Alright, so for today's video, it's going to be a shorter video. It's going to be on why, if you're going to be going into what, you know what I mean, wealth bit or anything, for example. If you, let's say, you know, you have something in your mind, you have the desire, you have the faith, you're ready to go, your desire's through the roof. You're like, in order for this to work, your desire has to be an all-time high. But if your desire is not at an all-time high, then you shouldn't be doing what you're doing in the first place. So when you think about it, a lot of people say that backup plans are necessary. So why do they say backup plan? They say, oh, what if this doesn't work out? Then you want to make sure you have something to fall back on, right? That's usually the typical saying. That's what people say. Always want to have something to fall back on. But here's the issue with that, and why you do not want a backup plan. Because a lot of times backup plans are utilized way too early, and they end up actually getting in the way from the individual of actually achieving that goal. So what do I mean by this? Let's say there's an individual, let's say they're, you know what I mean, they're an option trader, for example. Let's say they're trading options, they make a huge mistake, you know what I mean, in purchasing a certain amount of, you know what I mean, a certain type of options for this so-called X whatever stock, right? Let's say they make a huge mistake and their backup plan was to do something else, and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go, you know, I should just go on the backup plan. But then they wouldn't have known that, let's say they were trading for one more day, they would have had the best day, you know what I mean, or rate of returns of their whole life, right? That's the thing. When you have these, you know, backup plans, they're utilized way too early a lot of times, and they get in the way of an individual actually perfecting and accomplishing their goal, for example. So let's take any example. So let's, well, not an example. No, what I'm trying to say is that no matter what, a backup plan has the potential to get in an individual's way, and you're falling backwards. Backup plan. You never want to go back. You always want to just chuck forward. I mean, I remember I was listening to a speech by Denzel Washington. One of the biggest things that I always, you know, I mean, appreciate in that speech is I always talked about falling forward. That it's just such a great ideology to live by, because you never want to fall backwards. You never want to have a backup plan. And if you can't handle the fact of not having a backup plan, you should be doing what you're doing in the first place. So don't utilize a backup plan. Just go out there, know you're going to do it. The desire within you should know, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. Let's go. You know, there's no backup plan in this. You just go out and you do it. So that's the ideology you want to go by. Trust me, when it comes to anything, honestly. Like if you're let's say that's why I'm such a, I can't stand the education system and how they're the first ones to shut children's dreams down. Let's say a kid says, oh, I'm going to be an MBA. And then they're the first ones to say, oh, do you realize the probability of that happening? Well, how hard is it to say that, all right, then go do it? You know, I'm looking forward to seeing you in MBA. It's literally the same exact, it takes way less effort than not rule out the statistics, and it has such a better moral effect when it comes down to it. So, no backup plans. If you know what you want to do, don't set a backup plan. Just go out, dive deep to your inner desire to do it. If your desire isn't strong enough, then you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. So keep that in mind. Build that desire. You should be obsessed with this. You should be thinking about it every day. Then go out, utilize that desire, utilize that faith that it will happen, and go out, no backup plans, and say, I'm going to do it. So keep that in mind. Don't utilize backup plans, guys. Always fall forward. Never fall backwards, because backup, I don't like the idea of backup, because once you're backing up, you're losing progress. No, always make progress. Never give up. Never give up, never give a backup plan. Backup plans are a lot of times just excuses not to keep going, and a lot of the people who do fall back on backup plans, and they regret it, I'm sure. And obviously, the drive wasn't strong enough there, so make sure you don't make that same mistake, and don't create a backup plan, and just go out and do it. Utilize that desire, dive deep for that inner desire. You gotta find it, and then go out and do it. And you should have no trouble diving in without backup plans. So, because you know you're going to do it, right? So one thing, you know you're going to do it. This is what you want, therefore you're going to do it. It's the only thing you want. You're obsessed with it. You're thinking about it every day. You're going to do it. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Any feedback, positive, negative, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.